So what's going on, y'all? I wanted to address a couple of things. As you all seen, you probably just seen my Insecure review. You probably seen Insecure. You probably heard my thoughts on how I feel about Amal's character on Insecure and the lack of representation. And a couple of people are commenting, and I have to sometimes add some more flavor to what is King of Reads on YouTube and what is the brand and what I represent and all that other type of stuff. So there was a couple of comments, and I just responded to one, and someone said, if you don't see the representation in the whatever, then you need to create it. So I want to address that get straight to the point. Do not tell me how to fucking feel about representation, okay? I don't you open and fix your mouth to tell me how to feel about representation. So this is in response to those who were saying something about me getting on Insecure for the lack thereof of the character development of Ahmal. Okay, so Ahmal is Issa's queer brother that is on Insecure. We have not seen much about him. I don't know anything other than he has a colonizer as a boyfriend, and he also can't read from Kelly making a joke, and he can drag and he's shady and he's mean. That's all I know about him. And he's also being played by a heterosexual character. So, and I'm looking at Kaylee's, why do we still need to beg for? I'm not begging for representation. I'm not begging. I'm not asking for representation. I'm simply calling it out. Like if you're gonna tell a story about an individual and they are dark skinned and you get a light skinned person to play their lead, I'm gonna call that out. If you're gonna have a person who is a Asian person if you're going to have an Asian character in a goddamn book, but when you do the movie, they're a white person. If you're going to take around here and take white people and tell the story of people like what would that be called? Like how they did for what God of War. You're going to do what are those people called that was who built the pyramids? I cannot think of it. It's not coming to me fast enough. You cannot tell. That is erasure. You will not tell this fucking story from your fucking perspective and whitewash this shit. You're just not going to do that shit. You're not going to be doing that shit. You're not going to have some white person playing in some goddamn fucking kings and queens over in fucking Egypt. You ain't finna have no white folks playing no goddamn Egyptians. And I'm not finna have you all do this one black queer character on this goddamn show. Don't tell me how to fucking feel about my shit. And I noticed a couple of folks don't seem to know that my ass is queer as fuck, but I am very much queer. 24/7. I think some of y'all get confused with these other queer mainstream people who do their shit on there and have queer motherfucking platforms, allegedly, but only talk about heterosexual shit. That's not fucking me. You gonna know that I like fucking men and I like dick and I like ass, and that's just what it is. And you're going to have to get over it. I'm not going to be playing respectability politics for y'all ass because you are uncomfortable with my sexuality. I'm not going to do that shit. If you uncomfortable, that's your goddamn problem. And don't tell me how to feel or I should not. This is my goddamn platform. I can talk about what the fuck I want to talk about. This is my goddamn YouTube channel. And if I feel like I'm going to call out a show that I watch, that I spend time reviewing, that I don't get that many views from, I'm going to talk about it. And you're not going to tell me that I cannot. You ain't going to tell me about that shit. You ain't going to tell me, well, I'm not interested in hearing no more development. If she would have never put a queer character on there, I would have been fine with that. They do it anyway. But don't add a queer character to the damn show, and then we don't get nothing about his ass. Y'all do that enough. I'm not going to let you heterosexuals do that shit. No more. Y'all ain't gonna do that shit. Y'all ain't gonna do that shit. Y'all do it enough for reality TV. You're not going to do it. I'm gonna call it out every goddamn time. You better take your ass to one of them damn other queer fucking folks who don't talk about gay shit. You better go to them heterosexual conforming queer motherfuckers who have their own goddamn platforms who don't speak on that shit. But bitch, that's not me. And that's all I'm gonna say. So furthermore, after I'm done dragging to freedom, to some more dragging, I want to drag these girls who are mad at OG because she is a dark-skinned woman. Now, the next individual who has the audacity to open their roach-filled ass mouth and say that Kristen is dark-skinned too, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Kristen is an acceptable dark-skinned woman. And I need y'all to understand that. What the industry considers as beauty, okay? Kristen is brown skin. She's a little darker, but she is not the same skin tone as OG. And even in, OG has strong ass features, okay? Strong ass features. Y'all have to get out of this brainwashing that these white people have given you all of what beauty is. That's why we subscribe to magazines like Vogue and In Style and Life, because these people at the top are feeding us what they deem as beautiful. And then we take that shit and we apply it, and it's annoying. Now, OG wigs were thrown. They were all over the place. OG wigs look tied, through, delayed, late, everything. But a lot of them other women's wigs have looked just as bad, and y'all have not given them that same treatment. And I think that's because of the fact that OG is dark skinned and she doesn't have these European features. She has a strong nose. I think she has a gap as well. And I don't think people understand that, because it's so internal in us that we think. That's why we was out here calling folks African booty scratchers out there. We were thinking Africa was an ugly place and all that. We were thinking all this stuff. That stuff has been years and years and years of brainwashing on us, and we have got to stop doing that. And in the moment somebody calls some shit out, y'all need to listen. You need to listen every time, just like Wanda Smith. I'm gonna tell you now, if Wanda Smith was desirable, there would have been so many people that would have taken up for her just because they think she is attractive. But the fact that we don't read her, a lot of us don't read Wanda Smith as attractive or desirable, we're so easily to dispose of her. Nobody came to that woman. That woman, like, she did what she had to do. Yes, she was wrong. But I'm telling you, it's not always the same. And I am tired of it. It's so blatantly obvious. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Yeah, Wanda was mad. She said some petty stuff to Kat, and Kat said some petty stuff. But I guarantee you, if there was another way, if that person was, a different type of skin tone or whatever, y'all would have been on her. Y'all would have been on Cat Williams' ass. And we need to understand how we view, how desirability politics plays such a strong role in how we view people, because we think just because someone's attractive that they're a genuine person, not even going off of the content of their character, but just how they look and how we read them and what we've been taught. And I'm just really tired of it. I'm really, really tired of it. I knew the fat jokes was coming right out. And when people make jokes about certain things, like when it comes to someone's, like how they look and how their facial features or their body structures or whatever, lets me know that was already a read to begin with, but I'm just going to pot it. I'm just going to point it out. That's why I've learned to call out certain characteristics of a person rather than trying to say that a person is ugly. I'm tired of the conversation of saying, oh, they got a nice body. What is a nice body? I'm ready for you to say a gym body or they got abs or something, because there is no one body. There is not one top tier. This is what body is supposed to look like, because most of this shit is not realistic as hell. And a lot of our ass don't look like that. I just looked at a comedian doing what he does. Yes, but at one time, comedians were wearing blackface and red lips and had black folks up there tap dancing for white folks to laugh. So I'm not taking that into account either. Yeah, it's because she's big and dark-skinned, fat, this and that. But that leprechaun just said that comedy word is where you shouldn't be judged on how you look. Girl, we playing all the same game, and I'm tired of it. Did you see what Tamara said? I didn't see that. Hollywood's Photoshop. Cat got her ass. He did drag her though when he talked about them damn jury pieces. That shit was funny. But it's something. Even when I talk about basketball wise, I can't sit up here and just. I'm talking about the women. I can't sit up here and say stuff like, Well, you know what? That's why you ain't got no eggs. That shit is sexist as fuck. It's not right. It's not right. Want to use homophobic slurs when she did try to emasculate him, but even then, when one like I'm thinking like even Wanda saying that shit, a woman in this structure of power and all this stuff, a black woman can't take no damn power from no black man like that. Like it still wasn't ineffective. Like I don't know, I can't name any women who have like just completely. It's just not how work. That's just not how things work. She insulted his sexuality. It was a low blow. It was a low blow. But sometimes I'll be understanding when women have to do that to men to shake their asses up because a lot of these men are walk around toxic as fuck. So at the same time, yes, it was. But I'm gonna get on both of their ass. Joan, I haven't heard that word in so long. Don't wake me up, I'm asleep. But it seemed as though he was all about himself, how much money he had. Yeah, and then he was trying to point out the fact that Tiffany Haddish didn't have an Emmy or something, didn't have something like she wasn't doing stand-up at one point to Girls Trip. Like Tiffany Haddish, I'm not a fan of Tiffany Haddish, but Tiffany Haddish was doing stand-up before that. And also they said she was married to a white man. I thought that was interesting. We're gonna talk about that on the podcast a little bit more. Cat told the truth. There's a lot of comedians that get played. There they are. But the moment he would have took that hat off and I would have seen girls 6 inches of forehead, I would let his ass have it. He basically said ghetto shouldn't be marketable. Chloe Baby is cute. I don't give a damn about Chloe. I don't give a damn about none of the Kardashians. That shit was funny about to cook the good broccoli. Like, that's funny. That shit is funny to me. Like, stuff like that. See how that was? Like, you cook a good broccoli. That is good. But we don't have to like necessarily get to somebody's like their appearance and how they look. Like, we can be funny. Like, we can evolve. And I'm not going to accept the fact that, oh girl, this just comedy. No, this shit changes. It changes. And we grow and we learn. I didn't see 19 inches either. Right. I was like, when was the husband rifle? They're saying the husband did not pull the gun out. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put the blog post on here on kingarees.com, but they're saying that the husband did not pull a gun. They said no video footage shows that. So y'all check it out on kingarees.com. But yeah. So Swanky Biscuit said, I see a bundle, so I know what it looked like. Yeah, they were both dragged, but she was giving him compliments in the beginning. And then he started being petty. So I'm gonna have to go watch it. We were definitely talking about it on the podcast. I'm gonna do a full video on it. And I also will be talking about later on doing a live talking about Drake and dating this younger girl and how we look at age, and age ain't nothing but a number and all that type of stuff. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Like, y'all gonna have to get this bad cocked wig for one more week because I have a queer wedding to go to next weekend. 2 of my friends are getting married next weekend, and I cannot wait to go, and I'm going to be there. So I'm not getting my wig done until next week. Y'all gonna have to see this old rusted beard and shit until next week, because girl, I ain't finna be spending too much money. My ass is poor, and I'm not gonna be trying to get my wig done right. Y'all know we got to look cute for the wedding pictures. And I got, getting the outfit and all this so I can look presentable and shit, so I can look sickening. When you get older, everybody gets married. Yeah, girl, everybody. Thank you. My hair is going. Love the purple. I think the purple is cute sometimes, but I actually prefer the blonde. I think I might actually go back to the blonde. Yes, Drake and Millie. I'm going to be talking about that. We're going to be doing a live on that and talk about that shit later on. But make sure y'all check out kingarees.com. There's, a whole bunch of blogs on there today. We were talking about a couple of things, and just make sure you're checking out kingarees.com every day. The kingarees.com is probably one of the only sites that you can go on and not catch the clap and be walking around here like Lawrence, because you can go on some people's blog, and you got to click through for fucking 20 links just to actually get to the actual post. And then that's if you don't actually get the clap. Like, keep clicking on this shit, because they be having so much spam and shit on there. What am I doing to grow my hair? I really don't know. She is dry as heck. I just got through taking off my do-rag. So I got to, I need to find something to be able to like keep my dreads, I hate the word dreads, locks moisturized when I go to sleep, and keep my scalp moisturized too. And make sure I'm drinking more water. Thank you. What did you type this about? Your feelings? We need a tutorial. Girl, I'm not doing no. Should I do a tutorial, get my hair done? I probably should do something. I don't know. Probably, I don't know. I'm not a hair guru like that. I don't think I am. My hair ain't, y'all be loving that curly hair. Y'all don't like when the shit be tight curl patterns and shit, girl. Y'all be liking when it's a loose curl and shit. So I can't be putting my wig on. Y'all say, oh girl, this shit nappy. I do use olive oil. If y'all see it somewhere in the back, that shit smells really good. Peppermint oil. Okay, we know we watch whatever you post. We love you. Just I might do something, but I'm not that person. But y'all know how it is. Jalen Aaron special. I ain't see that. Girl, I gotta go look at that. But we're gonna keep this to one thing. I'm gonna go look at this Jalen Aaron thing. I think he did that with sit down special. Let me look that up. But that's all I got. I love y'all so much. Tell me what y'all thought. Well, don't tell me shit, because just listen to understand. That's all I got. I'll see y'all later on. Make sure y'all check out the podcast tomorrow and my insecure review.